Good afternoon, everybody. It's Phil from BritishWarriorWithin.com, fighting for Britain. This could go absolutely anywhere because it's St George's Day and I've had a few beers. Nothing too stupid, as you can tell. I'm not even slurring yet, so it's not that good. Right, I've been on Facebook all day long, virtually, as I am every day when I'm not doing videos and maintaining the site. Wellington's going to jump on me. There he goes. And it's become abundantly clear that most of the people who are on these groups have got all good intentions. Totally and utterly got good intentions about they're fed up with Islam, they're fed up with the killing, the rapes, they're fed up with everything to do with Islam. And I totally believe that. I buy into that 100%. Probably 90% of those people are genuinely hacked off. There's a big difference. 100% of the Muslims in this country are willing to kill you and me to make Islam run this country. 100%. And there's quite a lot of them in this country already and more coming. Our chance to do something about it is now. Why they're not overwhelming us in numbers. Because you know as well as I do, you've seen it, you're not stupid. So the last thing you people are is stupid because you know what's going on. You wouldn't be in the groups if you didn't. They breed like fucking rabbits. God, it's hard to say words like that with one tooth. They'd go, sorry. Anyway. And they have 4 wives and they have 4 kids from each of those wives. At least that. How the bloke gets it up, I don't know, because it was hard enough getting it up for, I think, in one wife. I told you I didn't know where this would go. But that might be the saying for the day. I've started a new group. Oh God, another group. Yeah, all fed up with that, I know. I'm fed up with having to start groups. And this one will probably get taken down. I'll almost guarantee it gets taken down. Because it's called English militia. Which, the very definition of militia, means people arming themselves to stand up for their country, to back up their armed forces in the case of an invasion, let's say. So let's guess what will happen with that group. But if they do, there's going to be hell to pay. And that's what we've got to do. This is what I'm making this video for. We've got to stop letting these people get away with it. Because these people are the establishment. And a lot of the time, no, I wouldn't say they think they're doing the right thing. They just don't want to do the wrong thing. They don't want to upset Joe Bloggs down the road, or bling in Mohammed Hussein from down the road, more likely. He doesn't want to upset that one person, so he'll upset 10,000 people not to upset that one person, because it won't look right in the world news. Well, this is Great Britain, you know, hello, this is Great Britain. We aren't a Muslim nation. We have been multicultural for decades now, and we've had no problems. When do the problems start? They start with Islam. And what they do, if you actually don't know, if you don't realise, it's the way they take over countries is they send loads of people in there and they're patient. God, they're patient. And they will just multiply and multiply, and eventually they will outpopulate the indigenous, say, our country, British people. And that's when they take over. They're already starting to implement Sharia law in certain parts of Britain, and that's when they haven't got fuck all over here. Because they haven't got that, well, I actually don't know the figures, but the percentage of Islamic people in this country is reasonably small compared to us Brits. The difference is they are fanatical. Absolutely fanatical. They read this fucking book that should be chucked down the toilet, the Quran, that says kill all disbelievers, behead them, hang them, cut off their hands and dominate the world. And they all believe that. Why do you think the women put up with being beaten up? And if they're raped, they end up getting stoned to death because when they gave their evidence, it didn't mean as much as the bloke that gave his evidence. So to do that, you must be fanatical. And to counter that, you need fanaticism back. And that's what I find we haven't got in Britain at the moment. We need to be fanatical. Are you scared of the police coming round your house? You are? Then fuck off. Because they will. They will come round to your house. But what you're going to do is stand up to them and say, no, excuse me mate, what I'm doing isn't wrong. Freedom of speech. Fuck off. Fuck off out of my house. They will try it on with you. Again, use the internet. Go and have a look at your rights. Excuse me, I'm going to have another St George's swig. I'm holding it that way so you can't see that it's San Miguel, because that... Sorry, it's better. Again, there we go. But we need fanatics. We don't need nutters. Although, sometimes nutters help. You're thinking the Falklands. Colonel H, what he did. His men were pinned down, they were getting absolutely hammered, and this guy, a true Brit, charged a machine gun nest. Charged it, put it under pressure, threw a hand grenade, got shot on the way and killed. But what it did is it inspired his men. Inspired them to move up, and they took out these Argentinians. The Argentinians tried it with us, and look what happened. Great in 1980. I was 16 and I was ready to go to war then. I was well into it then. I was about to join the RAF. Not as a pilot. No, I'm not that clever unfortunately, but I'm sure I would have made a contribution. I wanted to go into the RAF regiment, defending the airfields, etc. I didn't, because I met my first wife, who I wish I'd never fucking met. I did say this could go anywhere. Right, if he shits on me, ignore it. I'll be so annoyed because this is quite clean. I've only been wearing it for 4 days now. Oh, God. I don't know how to get through to you people. You do lots of talking. And you do little acting. I've had about 4 people really show they care. I've had people donate for the leaflets that I want to put out. I'll get 5,000 for £116 plus delivery, which I can't afford to pay for. Which you've seen everything on the groups. You've seen what I'm trying to do. And that is a case of like £1.50, £2, and I'll send you 50 leaflets. You go and put them out. And what you're doing, say half of them get thrown away without being looked at. 25 of those are educating somebody who doesn't know how bad things are to how bad things are. Because a lot of it is ignorance. People, because of the mainstream media, aren't being informed. They don't go on YouTube. They don't go on these groups that we're on. We're considered conspiracy theorists. Simple as that, isn't it? We're considered conspiracy theorists. And there's no Islamic problem. We haven't got a problem in this country. We know different, and the government knows different, which is what fucks me right off. Is the government knows different, and they don't want to do anything about it. What it needs is those high-ups in the army, the high-ups, the ones that are in collusion with Westminster, the ones that are allegedly involved in a lot of paedophilia. So really it needs the guys at the grunt stage, the boys that do all the work, the boys that die for Britain in the army, navy, the Royal Air Force, the auxiliary, needs them to say, no, stuff this. And also, it needs the police to do that, but fuck me, you know what'll happen with the police. There's probably, what, I don't know, 10% that probably thinking, oh, I don't like what I'm doing, I don't like what I'm doing. But the rest is like, yeah, where's my wages? I'm going to go down and have a couple of beers with Mustafa, because he's going to put a 50 quid note in my wallet. Allegedly, obviously allegedly, because of course, we don't know this, do we? No, we don't know this, do we? No. So, if you really are passionate, and I don't mean kissy passionate, about saving Britain, and you know how bad it is, come and join English Militia on Facebook. I have changed things, and if this puts you off, bollocks to you, because I found that with my BritishWarriorWithin.com website, that where I haven't charged for a membership, I think people are taking it lightly. I think people are thinking, well, that's not really up to much, not even charging. So for new members, I'm going to charge £10, and for that you'll get membership card, you will get a pen with British Warrior Within, with the motto that I suppose, yeah, I've come up with the motto, whether you like it or not, I don't know. That is united together. God, he does my head in. United together, stand unbowed. And that is unbowed to Islam. And you'll get, wait for it, a postcard. Actually, it's bigger than a postcard. They're actually quite good. I like them. I should have brought one down. A magnetic postcard type calendar, which has got pictures of the Lions on and the Crusaders and your calendar. So what you're paying for with the £10, and by the time I posted things and the cost of the membership cards, you're not paying. I'm not making a profit. I'm not here saying, oh shit, I'm going out tonight because these idiots have paid some money to me. Again, I did mention earlier on about the people who have donated. Hasn't been many, but thank you so much for what you've done, and I can assure you that it's all going in to fighting Islam. This beer that's here is brought by my wife. That's come out of her money because I spent all mine on paying for the yearly domain for BritishWarriorWithin.com. Oh well, shit happens, doesn't it? But that's how passionate I am. I will spend all my money. I used to go down the pub every Sunday. Can't do that anymore because this is more important. Far more important. Excuse me a minute, the cockatiels are fighting. Hey, stop it! Oh, they're terrible. I've got loads of birds, sorry. I probably won't be allowed to keep these because if we become an Islamic Republic, bird shit will probably be against their religion. But it's not a religion, is it? We all know that. And I'm going off track and I'm actually losing it a bit now. But I think we should all go out and buy a pig tomorrow. I think that would be a good idea. Got a friend who's actually got a pig and says it's the best pet that they've ever had. So I think it's a bit sore every morning when they sort of slice off a rasher for their breakfast. No, I'm joking, they don't do that. Allegedly. I've made a joke of this, haven't I? Which I didn't mean to do. Yeah, duh. You don't help. We need to be doing, I think I may have said this before on another video, what you see on a lot of the television programmes that you all love. Those people fight the establishment and win. Because if we don't, I will probably be, well, I don't know, I'll probably still be alive, but I'll be knocking on a bit by the time Britain becomes an Islamic republic. But the thought of seeing that hurts me as much as having to live it for most of my life, which is what a lot of you people will have to do. I don't understand the bit where you people know what's going on because you go on the sites, you've seen the abysmal atrocities committed in the name of Islam, and you know it's happening here. And I don't understand that you don't want to do anything else other than put a couple of, I'm a bit upset comments on a Facebook group. I don't understand that. When it got me up there when I realised what was going on, I wasn't even a member of any of these groups, so I wasn't doing that. But when I realised what was going on, I knew I had to do something. And if I get killed by, I don't know, an Islamic hitman or MI5, whatever, because of my views, at least what I'm doing has been worthwhile. Where it won't be worthwhile is if I haven't inspired enough people to make a stand. Because Britain is going to die if people don't make a stand. And you guys that are in the know, you are the ones that need to do it. The ignorant ones that don't even know what's going on need to be informed. The liberal fucking idiots that don't really care that it's going on need to be put down, exterminated, allegedly. But it's down to you guys. It's down to me and it's down to you. I'm doing my bit. I'll ask you, what are you doing? And if you can sit back tonight, lean back from your keyboard and say, that's it, I've done my bit. I've said I'm really unhappy with it. And you think that's enough? It's not enough, is it? A lot of you are going to be dead. If you're gay, transgendered, a woman, disagree with Islam openly, if it's fear that's stopping you, if you think it's better to say, oh well, perhaps I ought to go along with it, then you're a fucking disgrace. An absolute disgrace to that British flag and what this country means. You need to sort yourself out and actually get some balls. Sorry to you ladies, because you probably don't want them. But it's true. We've got so many watered down, liberal, pathetic wankers now, and the fight has gone. It seems to have ended round about sort of my era. Just after that, everybody started to become multicultural and go to college and, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to wear skinny trousers and all that crap. Nothing wrong with that in itself, but don't lose your British identity, which is a warrior identity, which only needs to be brought to the forefront when we have an issue. And we've got an issue now. And yeah, I know what you're going to say. Well, I'm growing a beard, am I going to become Islamic? No, I just can't be bothered to fucking shave because I'm so busy doing stuff. Cheers. Cheers to St George, who today I found out wasn't even English and he didn't fight a dragon. I knew that. But he stood up to a Roman emperor and was tortured and killed. So he stood up for his principles because he was a Christian and they wanted him to denounce his Christianity. Religion. Yeah, it's the cause of so much, isn't it? Cause of so much. But if you are Christian, be scared. If you are openly Christian, they're coming for you. Those muzzies do not like Christians. You've got a cross in your house. You need to fight for your house. You need to fight tooth and nail to stop those barbaric pieces of crap coming in, killing you, taking your house, raping your pets. It's for real. It's not like it's, oh, it might happen, or it might happen in the future. Sounds like Jack D then. It's happening now. It's just what they're doing is they're very clever. They're building it up. They're not doing too much now because it would bring too much attention to them. Their mosques, you can absolutely be certain, are filled with arms, rifles, grenades, pistols, you name it. So when you get the arse and you go out to a Muslim when they rise up against you and say, oh, excuse me, that's not very nice, is it? And he shoots you through the fucking head. That's not going to be great, is it, really? So you need to do it now. I know I've totally overrun on this. I know people lose concentration after about 10 minutes. But it's a 25-minute video by the looks of it. I just hope I get through to you. I'm just an ordinary guy, ordinary house, from quite a sleepy place in Sussex. God's waiting room, as it's called, Eastbourne. But I'm from Brighton. That's where I was born, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm from Brighton. I've got to stop because I'm getting emotional. Please come join English Militia. If it gets taken down, I'll do another group with a different name. But don't forget, if you want to join English Militia, if you're already signed up for BritishWarriorWithin.com, that's fine, you can join, no problem. But I won't join any new members to that group until you've joined BritishWarriorWithin.com, and it's going to be a £10 membership fee because it shows you are committed. Nothing else. As I say, I'm giving you stuff back which I've got to pay for. I don't think people took it seriously because there wasn't a membership fee. I noticed today Knights Templar. I looked at that because I sort of got an advert from somebody. £59 joining fee. And that's every year. I'm charging £10 to join. End of. That's it. Life membership. Yeah, I hope that people will then help me with costs, but I don't expect it. So just think of that. Knights Templar, £59. You have to prove that you go to church every week. It's alright, I won't make you do that because I know that most of you don't. Right, I'm going to stop it here because it's nearly 25 minutes. Don't forget, Facebook group, English Militia. For those of you who are dyslexic or have problem with spelling, that's MILITIA. And if you want me to spell English, you can go fuck yourselves. Because if you can't spell that, then you've got problems. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Royal Britannia, as they say. I'm trying to not look over there where the button is to turn this off, but I'm going to have to. There we go, sorry.